Hi subscribers, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing fine so far. Um, this video that I'm creating is about something that recently happened to me. There was one narcissistic family member that was hanging on my coattails. Okay? Even though I don't have no affiliation with my narcissistic family, there was just one particular person that I really care for that I cherish. Hanging on my coattails. And the situation occurred because what happened was I was using, honestly, to be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. I would use a relative's car. Okay. I would use their car to get back and forth because I ended up wrecking my car. Um it's been almost going on like 2 years now. But it was very unfortunate that I wrecked my car. And the car that I had was not a very expensive car. It was a very, very cheap model, but I wrecked it and it just totally sucked because the car ended up being total. Okay. It really wasn't really total. It seemed like it could have been repairable. But the relative that normally helps me out with transportation, with who had helped me out with that transportation, they're just they've gotten older and they're just not able to help me as they normally would. Okay, so here's the reason why I'm telling you this, guys, in this video. Recently, there was a family member that betrayed me. We're just gonna keep it real, and it was because they wanted me to do something. And you guys know as well as I know that I was experiencing very severe tooth pain. Okay, this is nothing fabricated or something to make up. It's the truth. I it was very severe. I had a infected wisdom tooth and it was very much so abscess. So I had to pay $800 to get this tooth extracted out of my mouth, which is money that I just didn't have. That would have been a decent amount of money to drop towards a decent riding vehicle. Because even though I was always riding in this person's vehicle, the relative that allowed me to do so, I just always felt like any minute, any second now, they're going to snatch it from me. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know as well as I know how people are when you need them, okay? People feel like they have control over you. And that's how this went with this car. Because of another relative who is not even affiliated with the car, but wanted me to do something for them. And I can't mention no names, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I have to, disguise everything. But they got upset because I wouldn't do something for them. And they sneakily convinced the person who I've been using the car all along to take their car away from me. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a very sad situation. I just gave them the car this morning. But it was a very sad situation. It also was it was very, it was manipulative. It was very low down. And it's the simple fact that, you know, the person behind all of this, they know that I work, and I have bills to pay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just face it. And it's just that they made it so hard for me. I was going to create a GoFundMe account, but I just didn't really want to get into that because I just, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know how it go. I heard, like, I was Googling it and it was saying the success rate is this over that and everything like that. And it's like, like a lot of people just don't want their business out there. And my thing about it is the reason why I'm telling you guys, because I feel like, you know, I don't know, perhaps my subscribers could kind of help me out. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Um, because at this point it's like I have everything to gain doing this and everything to lose if I don't. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So it totally sucks, but it's like it's kind of one of those things where I have to. I've never been the type of person that asks people for money. I don't do that. I'm very much so independent. I'm a centaur, Sagittarius. I'm used to being independent. We love our independency. We love being independent. But I must every now and then, ladies and gentlemen, we have to reach out for help. Okay? And it's like, I decided that I would bring it on to my subscribers, and perhaps, you guys don't have to send anything, but whatever you send would help. And this is the reason why I have provided my Cash App below. Um, it really sucks, ladies and gentlemen, because I would love to just overall be able to just run and go grab a car like that, but I just can't. I just don't have the money offhand to go do that. And not just that, it's been a lot of, every time I would get money, it's been going into just different sources. You know what I'm saying? Like it was going into this car that I was driving and going into, okay, now I got to get a tooth removed and just, you know what I'm saying? Things that just kind of pushed me far behind. But I was always trying to work really hard to transition from this car that I'm driving of the relatives to my own car. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? And this person, this was a straight narcissistic move for them to convince this person to all of a sudden call me on the phone. This person never even used their phone like that to call out, to call me on the phone, and all of a sudden they're inquiring about their car. All because I wouldn't give this. They both are family members, but all because I wouldn't give this one narcissistic family member, I wouldn't do them a favor because I wasn't feeling well. This was the last narcissistic family member that was hanging on to my coattails. So, with this being said, because this was a dirty and low down game, I am no longer affiliated with them, ladies and gentlemen. They called my phone after the case because they wanted to know how I was feeling. That's what it is. See, narcissists, they do damage, ladies and gentlemen, to people. And then they go run and look from the hills to see, did I affect you the way I affected you? But I didn't give them any closure, ladies and gentlemen. The only closure they probably would get is from watching this video. But see, at this point, it doesn't really matter anymore because they're actually getting the realization that I will never, ever have you in my life. For a long time, it was just, are you real or are you fake? Are you real or are you fake? My intuition just slapping me, and it's like I'm still constantly around you. And every time I notice I'm always being the bigger person, I'm always looking out for you, sibling. I'm always bending over backwards, going here, doing this, doing that. I got tired. I got tired of always being a bigger person. If there was an argument and it was your fault, and you stop talking because I notice you do silent treatments, but you think I don't know. And then I go to you and I'm like, I'm sorry, so we can get back on the right page. There's no more of that, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the first time that I ever actually told this person straight flat out, the answer is no. I'm just not doing it. There was no reason for me to give you an excuse that, oh, da, 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 and I got things to do. It was just straight out no. When I get from home from work, I be tired. I don't want to have to run here to do this and run to do that. I don't have any kids. and that I am entitled to my peace. So now they have to convince someone elderly in my life that allowed me to ride their vehicle to confiscate their vehicle back from me. This person can't even drive anymore. I gave the vehicle back, ladies and gentlemen, of course. Went to try to have it vacuumed out. Made sure I, cleaned it out real decent. Wasn't in bad shape. I've actually returned it in a better shape than the way it was given to me. Let's just keep it like that. So much money put into the car. Fixing this, fixing that, oil changes, the battery, the coils, only to have them to come and snatch it. Ladies and gentlemen, so from here on out, it's Ubers and Lyfts. Now I'm hoping that I am able to, transition into doing the Uber and lifting thing, and it will be help. I mean, it won't be so expensive out of my pocket, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I say, like, I don't care what you guys send. Any little bit, any little thing will help. The funny part about it is, before this all transpired, there was a family member, the NARC parents, that really, really wanted me to give back the car. It's like they would try to get this elderly person who's a family member of ours and drive them past my apartment and call me on the phone and say, "Oh, where you at?" I was like, "No, I'm just at home." "Oh, we just rode past your apartment. We was just out and about." But you're only doing this so it can bring to their recollection that their car is sitting in the driveway. There go your car. Daddy, there go your car. You guys can read between the lines of what I'm saying. But it didn't work out that way the first time. Now, the second time, this is something. See, I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Narcissists are always trying to prey on your shortcomings. If there's something that could put you in a rut, they don't care nothing else about you. They focus on that one little thing. That's why you have to be careful being around them. And I don't care how much they're a family member and say they love you, they're going to find a way to try to sabotage something or to try to have something done. And the reason why they do this, ladies and gentlemen, is because they ultimately want the thought of them knowing that they just kind of put a hindrance in your life, or a damper, or a burden. They put an obstacle in your life. It gives them narcissistic supply. You see what I'm saying? But what this person thought was that they were going to call me after I returned the vehicle to say what? To see how I'm doing? I didn't even pick up the phone, ladies and gentlemen. I left it where it was. Because that right there, it was just low down. Now, I understand that it is my particular relative's car. And I understand that. And that's why there was no love lost, because I appreciate them for allowing me to hold it up until this point. But ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you guys, this right here is the final chapter. So basically meaning, like, I don't have no connection with all the narcissistic parents and all that stuff. But it was just me and this other person from that side. You know what I'm saying? And you hung on to them for dear life because you felt like that was all that you had. Well, forget them. We're going to make this work. Me and my so-called sibling. But ladies and gentlemen, I've let it go. And let me tell you something. A lot of times it costs things us to lose out, material things, because they try to make our lives hard. They try to make us lose. But a lot of times it takes you to lose these things to be able to say, I have no affiliation with you and I'm happy. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. I feel so damn good that this is the end of that chapter. I mean, the chapter's closed. The book is closed. There's no more. All of the horses are in the stable. And there was that one little pony that was just out dancing. And now this is it. Because now I'm 100% fully independent, not needing anyone because I don't have that car. You see what I'm saying? Now, I do, of course, have my own place, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? It's fully furnished, my little nice little cute place. But I don't have a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And you guys know as well as I know, it's just tough. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not asking you guys to dump money. But for those of you that do feel my story, that do feel like you guys want to help, you know what I'm saying, for a blessing, because God bless you according to your integrity. My Cash App is listed in this video below. And I would be so grateful for everything that you do. I would not forget you guys. And it would really, really help me to be able to continue on moving and going in the direction I'm going. Because see, the thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking this channel with me. I want you guys to, it's things like this and it's times like this that a lot of people just be afraid to put up because they can't swallow their pride. But I'm going to put up. I'm going to put it up because I want you guys to understand this is real. This ain't no figment of my imagination. This is no stories that I'm making up. I'm telling you guys, oh, is this going on and that? No, this is my life and I am living it right now as you guys are watching this video. And this last narcissist, I guess they felt like, well, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out with a bang. But they thought that they were going to go out with a bang and try to act like they didn't have anything to do with it. Well, I might can get the car taken, but still have communications with him. No, you cannot. You will not. You're done. You're out of there. Forever. And I feel so good that I can honestly say, ladies and gentlemen, I honestly now don't have any narcissistic family members around me anymore. And I feel free. It might be a struggle trying to climb up that hill, but I feel free. You can only kiss ass so much. When I got to the point where it's just, there's plenty of asses that's not worth kissing. I'm just not doing it. You guys could, say a prayer for those of you that don't have anything to give. And also if you guys could redirect me to something that would help. Like if there's different resources that you guys know that would help, it would be awesome, ladies and gentlemen, because I have to get back and forth. I have bills to pay. I'll see you guys in more videos, okay? And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.